All right, well, another update today because I couldn't let it be. I felt very excited about having made progress, and I really wanted to I really wanted to write that assembler. So I did. It's very simple now. No edge cases handled and no advanced functionality. Very basic. It does support commons though, so. But yeah, otherwise very basic. I couldn't let it be, so I wrote it. And let me show you. This is the header file. Very simple. And the implementation is about 300 lines. 400. And this is what the program you saw previously looks like, but in the MISC assembly. And it works. So let me show you. I was thinking about recording this through OBS, but then I would have to combine the camera stream with the monitor stream, and I don't really want to do that. So let me show you here real quick. So we call DANGSEMBLER. Of course, I called it after the project. The ASM file you just saw, and into prog.hex. And now we'll just cat it. And you can see that that this is it. Of course, it would be without that. Hold on, I'm just with one hand on my kinesis here. It's kind of tricky. You see that it's unlabeled, so it's kind of tricky with one hand. Hold on. Ben, not sin. Ben, please. Cat. Yeah. Okay. Got it. Yeah, now you see it clean. So this is what's in the file. And I'll show you how it's read. Give me a second. You saw the raw instructions here before. Now I just read from the file, hex. And that's it. And it actually works. So the assembler is done, and now I'm gonna write some programs, and then I'm gonna implement more of the I/O. I wanna get the 7 segments to work, and I wanna get audio, because I really like audio, and it's very exciting to work with. So besides this sound that you hear, well, not the music, because you can hear it from my headphones, but this other headphone, not that one. Where is it? You can probably hear it though. The clicking. So I mentioned that previously. You can see that I have a 3.5mm jack here, mono, to cheap headphones. So I actually want to do something with this. I would like to play 8-bit music. So I may implement that next. That's a little bit more involved. But I want to do it because I think that would be very, very exciting. Well, all of it is exciting, to be honest, but in the sense that I wanted to do this on the portable too. Unfortunately, the Sound Blaster card that's there in the back in the ISA backpack here inside turned out to be broken. I got it from eBay and it's dead, so I will need to get another one. But what I wanted to do during development, I wanted to play music, and I wanted it to play through the portable. So in this case, I want to play it through this board. So I think that's gonna be it's special, kind of interesting, like a separate kind of interesting, if that makes sense. So after the 7 segments, I think I'm gonna do that, just some bare implementation, so that I can play 8-bit music, some like MIDI, for example, something very bare bones, just straight up frequencies, playback. and then we'll see. Maybe some more complicated logic, and I think that once that foundation is laid down, I can start porting my kernel. Dangling is the name of the kernel, and then serial communication, and then a shell, and then we'll see. Privilege levels that I implemented here on the i386, that's gonna be a little more involved because I don't have that functionality in my CPU, so that's not gonna happen early on, most likely, but later on for sure. And I was thinking about these expansion ports here, pmod. I wanna design a PCB that would be able to be connected to these. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. Maybe like a piezo speaker, something like that. I don't know yet. But I definitely want to use the ports. And there's also some here on the board you can solder into. So might do something about those as well. We'll see. But yeah, and it has USB, but USB is pain. You don't want to do USB from scratch. No, not at all. Not even as a learning experience. So I'm probably gonna skip it. And if later on I decide to do it, then it's gonna be just the bare minimum from the USB spec, none of the legacy nonsense. And then hopefully, I don't know if that's gonna work, but we'll see. And of course it has Ethernet and VGA, so we'll see about those. I would like to implement them, but then TCP/IP and stuff. So yeah, for Ethernet and for VGA, I'm not sure how I would do that actually, exactly. So those are undecided. But yeah, and anyway, though I've been at this for like 12 hours straight, so the next video is probably gonna be actually in a few days, unlike what I said in the previous one. This video was supposed to be in a few days, but anyway, see you later.